Here's a 2001 Chevy Blazer. Came in for no crank, no start situation. I just want to go over something here that I see quite a bit of. And that's people will purchase something and then something happens. They don't quite make it home, or they make it home and something happens. So I just wanted to show you guys something here. Look how nice and clean this engine compartment is. I didn't check the air filter in it, but it is clean. It's got a little bit of film on here, so it was recently cleaned. You might look at this and you're like, man, this person really takes care of their vehicle. You might even go in here and check the oil, and you'll be like, whoa, look at that. They do a good job. And then you might even look at the serpentine belt and say, wow, look at that. Okay, this person maintains their vehicle. Don't stop there. I'll show you guys something here. This is how it looks underneath. So, what we see up top doesn't quite match up to what we see down below. So we got possibly rear main leak here. The fact that all this is wet here, shooting up to here, that's probably what's happening. Starter is dead, solenoid is dead on it. So that's what we got going on here. But I just wanted to show you how deceiving it is to look at just the top and not look at the whole vehicle. This thing might run okay, everything might be fine, but just so you get the total picture, you can kind of see here what you're dealing with. So that's just by looking at it. Unless it was a super great price, I'd probably say no go on it, because it looks like they spent some time trying to make it look a little better than it is. Kind of look here, we got a microguard filter that's also leaking. Let me see if I could let's see if I can show you guys that. Taking that cover off right there. So hard to say if that was changed. That looks like that might have been just changed recently. So that's what we're looking at, and then kind of seeing maintenance that doesn't quite match up to the aesthetics that we saw up top. Another thing to look at is the age of the tires. See if we could see here. So it's looks like a 2019, 23rd week of 2019. Kind of something here that's also a pretty good giveaway that it really wasn't maintained well is if we've got mismatched tires. So we've got some Goodyears up front, some Bravos on the rear. At least the two rears match up. Again, this is stuff you could look at. Mismatched tires don't usually line up with someone who's done maintenance. People usually don't do that. I don't see any leaks here. Frame looks halfway decent. Bump stops here don't look like they've been hitting down, which is nice. So it looks halfway decent. I'd say the major concern is just how this doesn't match, and then we didn't even hear it. It's got a little bit of a knock, but Nothing too crazy. So that is what I want to say. If you are so inclined to have a mechanic do repairs, have them look at it before you buy it, and maybe talk to your mechanic and have them give you a checklist. You can check this out yourself. This is a tall enough vehicle that you can crawl underneath it and check it out and see, well, this doesn't match up. There's plenty of used vehicles. Maybe this would be one to pass up on. Maybe not, depending on the price. Run a Carfax or auto check. Make sure that lines up with the story. Test drive it. Check for body damage. Got a little bit of body damage. Some damage here. Kind of see. Not the worst, not the best, but definitely a big difference between what you see up top and what you see below.